If you've been in the cryptocurrency space for a little while, you've probably heard of privacy coins. If you don't know much about them, they might seem kinda shady. They're a mysterious coin that can be owned by anybody, in any amount, and sent anywhere at any time, and nobody would ever know. How could something like that exist? It's dangerous and uncontrollable. Well, if it makes you feel any better, a very prolific version of privacy coins already exists. It's called cash. If it's a helpful analogy, the simplest way to think of privacy coins is that they're basically digital cash. When you go to an ATM, there's a bank record of you removing cash, but what happens after that is generally completely private. You can give it to a friend, or buy dinner, or do whatever you want. If you pay in cash, there's no direct record that you did anything at all. The concept behind privacy coins is the same. Most cryptocurrency exchanges require some kind of identity verification process, so when you get your privacy coins from an exchange, there's a record that you did so, but what you do after is made private. The same thing happens in the other direction. If you want to turn your privacy coins back into fiat or another cryptocurrency, the exchange will have a record of the trade happening. So the on and off ramps are recorded, but your transactions are completely private. This is particularly useful in a world where more and more third parties are handling more and more digital transactions every day. Not only do we have debit cards, credit cards, smartphone payments, subscription services, they can also track your purchase history. This data is mined and used just like your browsing data to try and get a picture of who you are, what you do, and what you like. Regardless of how you feel about that, one thing is clear. Third parties don't exactly have the best history of handling personal data. So who knows how many hands your purchasing history could fall into? Enter privacy coins. All the benefits of paying in cash, with all the benefits of digital currency. There are a number of ways to achieve anonymity in digital cash, and many of them are highly technical. But let's quickly go over a couple of methods from popular privacy coins. With Zcash, a zero-knowledge succinct non-interactive argument of knowledge, or ZK snark, is used to obfuscate transactions. We won't go into the depths of the incredibly complex math here, but you should check out the guide here for more information. Essentially, users can choose to either transact normally or through shielded addresses that are made private by ZK snarks. Some exchanges even support shielded transactions, meaning that while the exchange will have a record of your privacy coin purchase, nobody else will. Another interesting concept called ring signatures is used by Monero. This hides the sender of the transactions by using decoys of identical transactions. So if I send 1 XMR to someone and choose a ring size of 10, then the network will randomly pull 10 1 XMR transactions. When grouped together, any one of them could be my real transaction. And because my transaction could also have just been pulled randomly, nobody knows if I actually sent one. This isn't nearly as simple as it sounds here. There's a lot more complex cryptographic math going on behind the scenes, but the concept is the same. Monero uses values and hashes from past transactions as decoys to hide your current actions. Again, if you're the technical type, we have a lot more info in the guide annotated here. And that's it for our crash course on privacy coins and what makes them unique. The utility of anonymous digital cash will only become more important as more and more companies enter into the world of online transactions. When everyone's monetary history is being stored by dozens of companies across the world and at risk of being compromised, it will become much more appealing to have the option of transacting privately.